I know that a lot of people are scared of horses. They're big and they can do a lot of damage. If you really just kind of get to know them and spend your time just with these animals, they are incredible.
Tucked away deep in Santan Valley, Arizona, sits a family-owned horse ranch. Alexa Dynes and her family built the ranch in December of 2014. Over the years, their family has endured trials and tribulations, but they still managed to love their horses unconditionally.
I started riding when I was about 3 years old. I grew up mostly English and jumping, and then kind of once I started getting into the early teen stages, I got into Western, and now I do the all-around. So I do showmanship and Western pleasure, and I do all the barrel racing and jumping. I do everything.
While the advantages of owning a horse can often be various, the disadvantages are often hidden beneath the surface.
So some of the things that go into having a farm is a lot of financial responsibility. Feed, you have to make sure that you always have hay and pellets and grain and supplements, whatever they need. Vets, injections and teeth floating and all their dentals and care for that. And in my case, show fees. I have to pay show fees, I have to pay for all the national fees, state fees, and you do have to make a lot of sacrifices as far as if you want to go hang out with friends or something, you have to make sure that they're taken care of first. It's a lot, but it's worth it.
There are a variety of mental benefits to the equine activities. Alexa has created many emotional bonds with her horses over the years.
Story about how I got my first horse. I got him in 2012. One of my dad's coworkers found a horse in Apache Junction who needed a home desperately, or he was going to go to the slaughterhouse by 3. We went to go find him, and he was in this little 6x6 pen, and he's a big horse, so that's really, really small for them. And he was in this pasture and stall with about 30 other horses, and they just seemed really neglected and really just not taken care of. It was just so cool because once we got him, the trailer started driving, the sun just shone through, the monsoon stopped. It was just this crazy gift. As far as awards go, I have multiple national titles. I show at Congress, which is the main horse show. All the national people get together, and it's in Oklahoma. My first year there, I won junior reining, and junior is basically the younger horses, seniors the older horses. I got 3rd place in a trail class. We had multiple top 10s our first year, so that was the biggest thing. So I think just the biggest accomplishment for me was finding my POA and being able to train her and everything and having her do all around. And injuries with the horses, for me personally, I have broken 3 bones in my face. I have a damaged hand right now. I've gotten black eyes, bruises. I got bit and I had a bruise just the size of China on my stomach. It doesn't stop me. It really doesn't.
Because of Alexa's financial turbulence, she has had to plan for the chance of losing her ranch and her beloved horses.
If I lost the barn, Nif and Rolex, the 2 show horses, they would go to my trainer Lindsay because I know she would take care of them, she would show them, I would still be able to show and train them. Jazz would go back to his original home from where I got him. Asia would go to my friend Scott, who's an Arabian horse trainer. And then Cole, I would do everything to keep him just because he's my day one and I just love him to death. And if I ever got into a situation hard enough, then I would probably give him to a family friend. The last thing that I would say is it's not an easy thing, but they really are just big dogs. And when you find a horse that you just click so well with and you just understand them and they understand you, it's just this crazy bond and it's just beautiful. And so if someone ever wants to get into horses or they're scared of them or anything like that, if you really just kind of get to know them and spend your time just with these animals, they are incredible, absolutely incredible, and they changed my life.
Hoping to pull through her financial struggle, Alexa seeks to expand her ranch and one day spread her love for horses through teaching lessons to those around her. This has been Rachel McCurry and Sierra Bell reporting for the BHB. Now back to the studio.